How do you create a differentiator in a very competitive space? That's a question I get so many times. And I'll give you an example. A company that's into hiring, like an HR company, came to me and said, well, it's an extremely highly competitive space because there are many companies doing the same thing. How can we be different? And then I asked them, I said, so how does the product work? How does the service work? How do you do it? And they give me the classic pitch. Oh yeah, we have 20 offices and we're so many people. I've been doing this for 30 years. Yeah, yakety. But that's what all the rest are saying. And by the way, if you have a new company come up, they said, forget all of that. We do things really new, right? So actually, it's sometimes a bad thing to say all of that. It creates stability, but it's not always the right thing because a lot of longer existing companies, they want something fresh, something new. Now, here is the one big differentiator you can do. The base where I always will go back to is the model. And with the model I mean is that as a company, to deliver a service or product, you always go through certain steps. It's like the algorithm effort to go from A to Z. Now, those steps, if you put them into a model, the 3 steps or the 5 steps, it should always be uneven, by the way. If you put it into that, then actually you have the base of something completely different. And the reason why I know is because each time when I'm on a stage and I'm doing this keynote for a lot of people, when people start taking pictures, it's always when I show the 3 steps to close the deal or the 5 steps to do this or that. People love models because they think they can copy and they buy into that model. The model is bigger than you, the model is bigger than the company. So the one massive differentiator is go back to the base, look in how you do certain things, and then say, we get from there to there by doing these 3 things. That is the key. And that is what you take as a base, and that is how you can build one of the perfect sales pitches, because you can say, this is the problem, and here is how you solve it. We have done this multiple times before, and even if it's not me, but somebody else in the team, we all stick to the model.